Hey, welcome to Lakeside Tarot. My name is Tara. Thank you for joining me for today's reading. This reading is going to be for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. Please use your own discernment to decide what is and what is not for you. Today is Tuesday, November 18th. I appreciate all the birthday wishes for my son yesterday. He had a great day. I let him know that y'all wished him a happy birthday. So we got him an electric guitar for his birthday, his first electric guitar. So I think he's really going to enjoy that. All right, we've got caught in the act, exposure, deception, trickery. All right, I do have impulsive action sitting here at the top of another deck. So someone may have done something impulsively that they got caught. Okay, Christmas cabin, remote, private, unplugged. Let's get one more. Okay, two more. We've got selfie clause and Christmas in the city, self-absorbed, entitled, attention seeker, corporations, districts, landmarks. I feel like someone got caught in the act here, possibly at work, all right? Or in some sort of, I mean, it kind of just depends here what your situation is. Gift giving, giving and receiving, a gift, a surprise. This could be someone who they work at some sort of job and they've been doing something deceptive here. All right, someone wanted to make some sort of point. They could have been crossing boundaries here. All right, so if somebody, it's almost like this is someone who wants to be the king of all districts. They may be like in a leadership position in their own district, but they want to also be the leader in other districts as well. All right, let's keep going. Hiding from you. Exit. Someone was trying to take something. All right. This is someone who won't approach you directly. It's almost like they want you to see them. We've got reconsider. It's like they wanted you to see that. Ooh, police being called. Oh, shit. So I don't know. This could be someone that broke a law in order to try to. They wanted something for themselves. This could have to do with your gift. Okay, you could just be like totally minding your business, don't have anything to do with this person at all. They were trying to take a gift and then leave, but they've gotten caught doing this. So this could be someone that was trying to like, this could be a spiritual gift here. It could be almost like you could be giving and receiving as far as your spiritual gift is concerned, just, you know, positive energy, whatever. And it's like someone came into your district. It's like spiritual stalking, kind of, is maybe what their intention was here, is to kind of see like, well, what does the collective have going on over there? I'm just going to go ahead, like, steal that. Maybe this is someone, I think yesterday we talked about how this person used to connect to your sacral energy like directly and pull off your energy that way. If you've done a cord cutting with this person, they can't suck off your energy in that way anymore. So it's like they needed to find another way to do this. They didn't want to be seen doing it though. They also could have been trying to plant something. I don't know if that's the case. This could be planting the idea of maybe you, it doesn't have to be something physical. It could be for some of you, but it's almost like they could be planting the idea or trying to set something in motion. Whatever it is, this person's not welcome. And when I say spiritual stalking, it seems like this person could have crossed physical boundaries that could cause them to get in trouble here. All over the place, fucked up, insecure, neurotic, emotional. This person's not in a good headspace, stuck in old ways. Okay, this is someone who hasn't grown in any way, shape, or form. They're feeling insecure about what you have going on. Shapeshifter. So yeah, it's almost like this person was trying to fit in, plant some kind of idea. They had a plan here. Keep out. They're not welcome. This person's not welcome in your energy at all. But they were trying to fit in, work their way in. Yikes. For some of you, this could be two people, but I'm not necessarily getting that. Fake apology. So this person could have been trying to come in with some sort of fake apology. If they weren't trying to come in with a fake apology, they were just trying to basically like work their way back into being a part of your life or in your energetic field without taking accountability for anything that they've done and without changing in any type of way. We got out of the blue. So for some of you, this could have come out of the blue here. This could be someone you haven't seen or spoken to in a very long time. We've got unloved. So this person's feeling left out in the cold. They see that you're giving and receiving. You could be receiving some sort of gift. Either way, like I said, this could be spiritual in a sense. You could just be sharing your spiritual gifts with other people. But you're in a place now where you've got equal give and take in relationships, people that meet you halfway, where what you bring to the table is appreciated. Stubborn as fuck. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with. Someone that's super stubborn. They're feeling unloved. Feels very victim mentality is what it feels, and also like this isn't someone that brings anything to the table themselves. With self-absorbed, entitled, attention seeker coming out here, it's like you could legitimately have some really good connections, friendships, work associations, maybe even family for some of you. It's different for everybody, but um, there's really good energy here. And this is someone that only cares about themselves. They don't care about other people. They don't want to, it's not about like the collective energy and raising the vibration of the collective, and not saying you have to sit around at a drum circle and shit like that. And no shade against drum circles, I think they're awesome. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done. One time I did that. But what I'm saying is it doesn't have to be spiritual in the sense that it's like, I mean, this could be a group of people that like to say, mm, play volleyball together, like a volleyball league, or a group of, you could be like a youth league coach of sorts. This could be a church. This could be just something simple like a clothing store or something like that. But like the energy of the people there is very positive, right? So you're not just looking at say this, let's use Marshalls for example. Okay, there is something significant about the name Marshall too. I actually, that came up yesterday for me, last night when I was celebrating my son's birthday. Probably because of uh, the Marshall, what's it called? Amplifier that we got him, but that name kept sticking out to me. All right, and now I'm using Marshalls as a store. Let me get back on track here. Marshalls, the store. There's 4 different locations in your area, and you used to work at one of the locations, and the energy there was absolute trash. The boss there was someone who was very conniving, mean, only cared about themselves, only wanted to be seen as the face of everything while everyone else was doing the hard work behind the scenes. And you decided to move locations. I don't want to work at this Marshalls anymore. It sucks. It's being held up by crappy leadership. So I'm going to move to the Marshalls down the road. You get down to the Marshalls down the road, and they're hosting um, an event that has nothing to do with clothes or discount or anything like that. They just happen to be running an event where, say, there's an employee at that location who's, um, I don't know, their dog got hit by a car, and they want to try to like raise money for that person, or bring some sort of awareness to some. What I'm trying to say is, like, it's not all about Marshalls and the boss and what things look like. There's like a whole nother level of community going on at the other location, where all of these people kind of band together and really truly care about each other and the things that they have going on in their personal life. There's more things in common. You've got a Friendsgiving coming up with that group of people, because it's not just about who's at what station or what shift. The leader of the store, the manager, and the assistant manager are incredibly kind people, great leaders, who truly care about the community in general. Right? There's more business going on there because people can see from the outside that you have more going on at that location than it just being a clothing store. That's what I'm trying to get at here. That's what's going on in this situation. So the manager from the other Marshalls comes over, and they want to see what you have going on, right? Because their numbers are going down. Everyone's starting to see that they're not, anything special. Um, they're not bringing any kind of happy energy to the situation. It's just becoming suffocating and, not fun to work at that store, where maybe before they didn't notice that, or they thought because the numbers were high that, I don't know, we're under this cool leader here or something like that. You're being called to hold your power, whatever your situation is. I got a little off track there. This person has very intense emotions. This does say insecure and neurotic and emotional, fucked up. So, and then again, I do have impulsive action up there. So it's almost like this person's gearing up because they're feeling really jealous and insecure about what's going on in your life and what you have going on. And they don't have much of anything going on. We've got stocking stuffer, clue, hint, evidence, and then you've got snowball fight, confrontation, altercation, brawl, and then gingerbread people, followers, minions, servants. So we'll take it back to the Marshalls situation. The other people thought that you thought you were, pretentious because you moved to the other location and you actually enjoy it. And so it could have turned into a whole thing. But there's some kind of evidence against this person or that group of people or whatever it is here. Facade, beliefs. This person could say just enough to make it look like they give a shit about the community, but they really don't. Toxicity bound, patterns, control tactics. For some of you, this is a woman, okay? She doesn't have to be in feminine energy at all. She could be in very masculine energy. She could use her sexual energy to try to stay on top here, to control maybe men or other leaders. And this could be feminine or masculine energies. Renewal, spark. This is what you have going on. But be aware, there's an unexpected storm that feels like it's coming from someone here that you broke away from. All right. Community. Yeah. This is someone who tried, like I said, they tried to say just enough or do just enough to make the community believe that they cared. They're still trying to hide behind that, but I don't know. It's almost like the community's mirroring back to this person. So this doesn't have to be these people's minions or followers. This could just be everyone else in the community, right? So this person could have been in competition. It was this marshals against that marshals, and everyone's going into your marshals. They love it. Occupation, definitely work related for some of you. This person wanted to stay on top, and they feel like they're not anymore. Official person. You're breaking free from something here. You're going to be breaking free from someone, and this person's concerned. Or they could be concerned about other people breaking free from them. You may have already broken free a long time ago. They could have been trying to keep maybe a manager, co-worker, somebody in a leadership position stuck as well. This definitely had to do with work. So say the two managers at the Marshall's location, there's an expectation that they work together as a team or that they support each other or something like that. This person could have been trying to keep another masculine energy stuck using control tactics. We've got message here. Some of you could be receiving some sort of message. Someone may want to express something to you. Change. Message of concern. Main male, courthouse. Wealthy man, high honor. Somebody's worried about this renewal, about this spark. They're afraid they're going to go to jail or some shit for whatever they did. They did something illegal. Wealthy man. Okay. So there's an emperor. There's something striking this emperor, a problem, a storm, something they didn't see coming. Mature woman. Mature man. There's an emperor that feels like something's closing in on them. Leo, Aries, Sag. This could be a fire sign. Some kind of offer. That ego, vanity, pride, reunion. Let me see what this is about here. What is this storm? Ego, family, air, closed off. Someone could have been resisting commitment. You could have walked away from an emperor here. Or you could just be like distancing yourself from someone. You could have been guided to distance yourself from this person. Someone's regretting something they said. Okay? I don't feel like this is the same person. I feel like this is someone else. So there could be an emperor here who was sitting in their ego about something. What is this that this person was being this way about? Memories, nostalgia, party external. They were being this way about a third party. So this could be this, I don't know. It's could have something to do with this past person. What is going on with this wealthy man? They're regretting something that they said. An emperor is regretting something that they said. Detachment, cold. They were definitely in their ego. This had to do with almost like feeling better than this person from the past, and almost missing. They may have thought that you wanted to go back. So say you're at this new Marshalls, right? You're really enjoying what's going on here. You could have been building a connection with this entire community, maybe even this new boss. And there could be a strong connection between you and this person, but they may have let their ego get in the way when it comes to this old boss. So say this old boss is trying to come back, and they want to, or they're seeing themselves as it being in competition with this new manager, and you don't see it that way at all. You're just trying to be in the present moment, building this connection. And this person, I guess, maybe assumed that you were still thinking about this person from the past, or maybe that you didn't see through this person in the past, and they may have kept themselves guarded from really truly being present with you, and they may have even said something that they regret saying. It does seem like this person's having some sort of breakthrough, epiphany, but this could be coming via a tower moment. So say this person was super concerned about you maybe thinking about this past person, manager, lover, whatever it is, friend, family member. And it's almost like then say this person comes back around and they're seeing firsthand for themselves that you don't give a shit, that you've moved on from the situation. And they may have said something coming from a place of ego that they're now regretting because they weren't seeing something clearly and they weren't being present in the moment with you. Okay, let's just keep going. It's kind of giving me a stomach ache. I'm starting to feel a little queasy. So this person may be feeling that way. They could be feeling like that they read the situation completely wrong and that they were in their ego over something they never should have been in their ego about. Yeah, true love. For some of you, this is someone that really loves you, which would make sense why they would be feeling that way in their gut. If someone said something with no regret, they wouldn't be feeling it. It wouldn't be making them sick to their stomach that they said or did something that could have potentially ruined a really good connection. But this person is feeling that. They're feeling like sick to their stomach over it. Abuse of power, karmic family members. So for some of you, this is a karmic family member, possibly from your past, that was abusing their power. Collaboration falling apart, and hoovering. Okay, whoever they were collaborating with, that is falling apart, and they're wanting to be in your fucking business. Round and round. This is someone that doesn't plan on changing. They're just in a hoovering state at the moment. Detachment. Escape. So there could have been a masculine energy here who was using detachment as an escape, not showing who they truly are. If they were being cold and detached, it was coming from a place of fear that you might go back to your past, not from a place of, or even a fear that you were heading in a wrong direction or making decisions that they didn't think you should be making. This was illusions, though. This was not like, it's not like you did anything. And I'm not sure that this person was like trying to make assumptions, because they do feel very sick over the fact that they may have acted some type of way or said something, but they were giving into their fears here, okay, and keeping themselves stuck. We've got practicality, friendship, and status. Submission. Someone was trying to force someone into a friendship for status purposes. So if this was, because this is all coming out in the same placement of where that person was trying to use, and this is abuse of power and karmic family member. So someone was trying to use something, hold something over this person, basically saying to them, like, in order to remain, it's practical for you and I to remain friends or to remain cordial. We're two managers that work in the same region. We may be in different districts, but we, we have an obligation to stay on the same page and to cooperate with each other no matter what might be going on. That's where this person was trying to keep this masculine caged, but I don't think this masculine ever wanted to be caged there. And they were using this masculine in order for some sort of status upgrade. These are the cards here: practicality, friendship, and status. Oh, some of them. We got lust, falling on the ground. So that, to me, flattery and romance. Someone was using some sort of flattery, romance, lust to try to keep people on their side. This is like the minions. They were trying to assert control over you, over another masculine, over another masculine. They were trying to dominate this masculine. So I don't know, maybe they definitely felt like they were in competition with this masculine. So they were using lustful energy to try to pull people on their side. But this is falling apart. Okay. It's not working anymore. People aren't falling for it anymore. We got protection. There could be some kind of angelic protection here. This masculine could be protected. Get another one. These people could have like a soulless look in their eyes. Maybe the people that this person was trying to flatter or use lust on, you could like maybe see it in their eyes. Got decision, extremism. Someone's trying to come in with some sort of extreme something. Contract, agreement. Impulsive. This person's going to do something impulsive. Let's see if we can get to that. Because this person's worried that they're going to lose their power. Can't believe it. Roadrunner. Someone can't believe that you spiritual signs, numbers, animals, feathers, coins. You could be receiving spiritual signs to stay away from this person, and they can't believe that you're actually doing that. They cannot believe it. This could be someone that at one point lust and flattery and all that was working on you. It doesn't have to be, though. You have a big mission on earth. This person may have already done this impulsive action. I don't know. Not only are you a miracle, one is on its way to you. And then we got your name holds power. You will regret messing with the chosen one and sage your space. So you're being called to hold your ground, hold your power, keep your aura clean, your area, sage. Do what you need to do. Abundance. Okay? Some of y'all have some really good stuff coming in. All right, we got the Biblical Tarot. I like this deck a lot. We've got Six of Candles. The fall of Jericho. When the trumpet sounded, the army shouted, and at the sound of the trumpet, when the men gave a loud shout, the wall collapsed, so everyone charged straight in, and they took the city. This is what someone was trying to do here. They were trying to force their way in and take over everything. It's like every bad villain in, Disney movies and video games. The Bowser. It's Bowser. It's whoever. If it's a woman, it could be a Ursula type character. Eight of Grains. The Craftsman. So, and excuse me, because I know I'm going to be saying this wrong. Bezalel, Oholiab, and every skilled person to whom the Lord has given skill and ability to know how to carry out all the work of constructing the sanctuary or to do the work just as the Lord has commanded. John 4:14. So if this person is trying to bust down the walls, right, of what it is that you're working on, you're being called to continue doing exactly what it is that you do. All right, so take that as confirmation if this is resonating with you. We've got the Eight of Feathers, Jonah trapped inside the fish, and we've got the 10 of Grains, God's promise to Abraham. Eight of Feathers, he said, in my distress I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead I called for help, and you listened to my cry. And then the 10 of Grains, all the land that you see I will give to you and your offspring forever. Faithful businesswoman, Lydia, 2 of Grains. One of those listening was a woman from the city of Thyatira named Lydia, a dealer in purple cloth. She was a worshiper of God. Someone was trying to take over this masculine's territory, is what it feels like. So you could be aware of this, aware of what's going on. You could be acting unaware, like, I don't know what's going on, but I think we should all continue working. If that's the case, that's a really smart thing to do. Okay. Ace of Chalices, some Samaritan woman of the well, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. Okay. This is God's promise. This is God's promise for those of you who are following the path, doing the work, keeping your heart centered and on God. Because at the end of the day, that's where your heart needs to be, is with God, with what his purpose is for your life. Okay? If this is a path that you're on, this comes with dedication. It comes with sacrifice, a lot of sacrifice. It doesn't come with, this isn't for the drama. This isn't for any of that. This is really for the people who have sacrificed a lot in their life to follow God, to follow the spiritual signs, to stay obedient. to stay prayerful. You got big blessings coming in. You sure do. Just keep going. What else do we have here? Moving on. This is the 6 of, I don't know what this is. This is the Psychic Tarot, so it's a 6 of something. Well, that would probably be the 6 of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. We've got balance here. This is like temperance energy. It might be something else. I don't know. Well, it looks magician-y. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to read the energy anyways. And then we've got the waiting game and solitude. All right. And then we've got memories of love. Let's see. Triumph. Disturbance. Introvert. There's a victory here after an attack on a masculine. I feel like this was on a masculine here. Maybe this is that tower moment. So say, you know, that's probably what's adding to the regret of this masculine, this emperor, is if they were like coming at you at any point in time, not realizing that you like are 10 toes down with them and for them, on the same team as them, they may have they may be now seeing that and being like, man, I really messed up. Like the collective was 100% here with me and supporting me. This was an attack on a masculine, but they're moving out of this. Okay, so see how he's walking from this very dark space into the light? That's what's happening here. There was definitely 2 people. This could have been a couple. It was a masculine and a feminine energy that were trying to take over another masculine's, an emperor's inheritance, spiritual inheritance. Conflict sideways. This is definitely 2 masculines. Yeah, we got illness, friendship. Someone was trying to manifest. We got self-love. Yeah, I mean, on here, there's network and obligation here. That's what this person was trying to force this person into. And maybe this person stepped away. Okay? This person may have stepped away from this other masculine just to love on themselves. And this other masculine got mad and decided, well, then we'll just take everything from them. Which, if that's the case, that's just confirmation for this emperor energy that they made the right choice to walk away, right? Because a true friend wouldn't do that. This person's very calm right now, could be very prayerful. We've got stop. Merit making. Yeah, they were trying to put an end to this masculine's growth, trying to make them feel like they had control, that this person was stuck on an orbit of investing that was never going to end, that they could just turn over and let everything decay at their point in time. Okay, this is what they were trying to stop here. They could have been, I mean, who knows what, I mean, you would know here what the what they were doing. But maintaining peace, tranquility, solitude, privacy, this is all very important right now. Leaning on God, calm. Yeah. Staying in this calm, peaceful place here. This is what's going to bring in union, okay? Union of the community, union of love for some of you, and material harvest. Patience. Trusting in God's timing, trusting in God's promises. Throat chakra, shadow. Foundation and achievements. Masculine had something, I don't know, some kind of, maybe they were afraid to, yeah, they were trapped in fear. Firm foundation. It's like this person wanted to like sneak away, right, from somebody who can't stand their inheritance. This person like wanted to quietly like just slip away. Which actually may end up working out in the end, because maintaining peace while this person's losing their shit is the best thing you can do. Change. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant. I am blessed. Okay. Affirmations. Protector. You're an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Okay. There's definitely unity within the community coming here. Unity within the community. 999, release. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Okay, so there's a big cycle closing out here. There was a failed attempt to take over. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Okay, so if you're feeling any, because this is like righteous anger, right? Someone comes in, this could be you or this could be this masculine. There is righteous anger when it comes to people doing real shady shit, but don't sit in that, because it's not going to help when it comes to healing. Honor and trust your feelings. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Be gentle with yourself. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. And then we've got the person you're asking about is trustworthy. I don't know if this is you or this is this masculine that's feeling this way, but you would know, okay? It could be both of you. Could be mirroring each other. All right, closing message, covenant, sacred contract. This is card number 7. Card number 7. You are being invited now by the universe to enter a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. The covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that the direction you are embarking on will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled. Okay? This is all about purging out what's left of ego, letting it go, understanding that this is bigger than you. This is bigger than you and a rival. This is bigger than you and an emperor and the romantic feelings that are involved. This is about the community. This is about unity. This is about doing God's work, and make sure that you are where you need to be in that situation, which what I would recommend is prayer, right? Prayer. Because sometimes we don't have the answers. And if, we all also always need to be doing work as well. So, Lady Gaia, your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcome on Earth. All right, Lady Gaia. Let's see. Lady Gaia is a throne, a ninth dimensional angel. She is in charge of the earth. She is vast and loving beyond human conception, and thousands of angels work with her. In 2012, the entire universe started a journey to enter the fifth dimension by 2032. Because we had taken on free will, Earth was lagging far behind, and now we have to catch up. The whole cosmos is watching our progress as we face up to this unprecedented challenge. Lady Gaia herself invited you to incarnate during this time of special opportunity. This offer came with great love from her open heart, and now she unfolds and holds you whenever you allow it. She and her compassionate green, blue angels are helping to sing you and the world into the new golden age. Earth is a unique mystery school where your lessons are brought to you as experiences. You agreed to incarnate now when there are great but testing opportunities for accelerated ascension, so your guidance is to examine a challenge that is currently being presented to you. Is this a repeat test? Is this a pattern you need to explore? Are you being called to be strong or to detach yourself, to forgive or be generous, or to act in some other way? Resolve to do what you need to do. Once you have passed the test, that person or situation will not return. Within you is a magnificent spiritual diamond that gets brighter as you polish it through learning your lessons. When you master them, pure white light radiates from you. This card calls on you to stand in your power and help to nurture our unique planet. Okay? So, anyways, this is a lesson for sure. Your home is protected by angels. You created this situation, you have the power to change it. I would try to very much pray about how to resolve this situation for the greatest good of everybody involved, and listen to the guidance that you get, okay, if this reading is resonating with you. Anyways, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please press the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you during the next reading. Take care.